Hey guys, Big John with jcustombuilds. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I built a couple of Harleys last year, one this year. I'm doing a current giveaway. If you go to my website, you buy a hat or a t-shirt, just one item that you buy, that's your automatic entry into the giveaway. And the more hats or items that you purchase, the more entries that you have. My current merchandise right now is $75. So anyways, today's video is actually about me getting the chrome forks that I purchased back on blue, my personal 2007 Ultra. And then I'm gonna do some other things getting closer to getting it put back together. So there's gonna be several videos coming up within the next week, this week and next week, of me completing blue, the bike behind me. And I got two things that I wanna do for Sapphire and a couple things that I'm gonna do for Wolf. So stay tuned for my videos, man. I hope you guys are enjoying them. It feels good to be able to get back in here again and start creating content. The videos that I'm putting out right now, I'm sorry, they're not actually current. They're a little behind. So I'm trying to play catch up so that I could just start going live with you guys every day. That's my goal, is to go live with you guys every day. So other than that, let's get started on this video. Hey guys, so I'm putting the radio in right now, and I needed some light. It's better to get your fingers in there first, get them started, and then you can use a swivel or whatever you need to get them started. I mean, to get them finished up. Hold on, let me get the right socket. I need a socket for this. This T-bar's not working. Handle. All right, this is gonna work much better. I'm able to actually get it started and everything with this. Yep, there we go. Get the other side in. See if I can move this so that you guys can get a better look. There's two screws right here. So these are not easy to get in because can't get your hands in there, so you need a ball tip Allen wrench to get this actually started. See that in there? Come on, baby. Oh, there it goes. And there it is. And I gotta go in from the angle and get this one right there. There it is. So I got all of them in. Now what I want to do is push the radio. I'm going to leave that in there. I want to push the radio forward, but I don't want it crooked. For some reason they sit crooked. I don't know why Harley radios do that. Okay, that's straight right there. And for some reason that's all it wants to go in. I'm going to tighten it up right there, guys, because it's lined up pretty good. I want to make sure it's going to stay right there. Because sometimes when you're tightening up one side, the other side will want to move on you. I'm trying to line it up really good because I don't want it to move on me. That wasn't good. I dropped my light. Shit. Let's get this front one tightened up. I just want to make sure this radio is not going to come loose, you know what I mean? All right. So these right here, you got to come down. The bump stops here, you want them to be all the way at the bottom so they can hit the bottom of the frame like that. So now this goes here. So I only brought that out because I couldn't get the radio. The radio fit so snug in there, I had to take one of the top of the brackets off. Okay, so that's that. We'll get this one down here tightened up. I had to loosen both of these up. All right, check this. That's good. Check this right here. Get that on there a little bit tighter. So I'm gonna have to take this out because I can't get to the nut. Get this nice and tight because that was loose. Okay. Now I get the lighter back in. You know, I don't even use this lighter. I've been trying to find the USB plugs. You can get more USB plugs, and that's actually what I'm going to put on that, because I don't even use this thing. So let's get the radio plugged back in. All right, popped in, which is exactly what we wanted. And let's get this antenna. This one's the antenna. That's the remote. Oh yeah, I gotta solder that blue wire again, remember? And then these gotta get plugged back in. Where's the antenna plug? Yep. So this actually gets plugged into that. We can actually wrap that around a little bit and go like so. And then we'll zip tie that with these. And then I'm gonna end up soldering this back, and then I gotta plug these in. These are the ones that got shredded, remember? So, all right. So we're looking pretty damn good here. Gotta check all these plugs, all these connectors. I won't put the outer fairing on until I make sure that everything's connected and everything's looking really good. So now that I got that fender and everything on, I mean the radio and everything on there, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with this clutch cable. Come on. So, let's see. Let's go this way. Okay. So I tried to get the fender on, and it wouldn't go on because these guys right here were, they needed to be tapped out. Again, just like Wolf, when I had Wolf's forks, they had to be tapped out as well. And so I had already cleaned the forks, and I got them all dirty again because I had to retap these guys right here. These are the outsides. And these things sure are pretty, aren't they? So it goes like this. You know, these cowbells aren't the nicest. I could have paid like 70 bucks or $100 and got the real nice ones, but I think I paid like 40 for these. And that's what happens when you skimp, you know? And I try to straighten out this fender. I am not a body and fender man by no means. And it didn't come out that great. Can you see all that right there? So I'm gonna try to get another fender. I'm gonna try to get another fender. Get that over there. Get this guy in here. Get that back there. Okay. Get this to line up. There it is. You know, it's I haven't been in here in so long that it's honestly been a rough a rough last couple of days trying to get stuff done. Come on, there you go. It's been a rough couple of days trying to get stuff done. Oh man, it's never been so rough to get a fender on, guys. Let's see if I can get that on there. Get it started like that. Come on. I got it. Nice. So now I'm gonna try to get one on the other side. Let's get this one in. How have you guys been? Have you guys been going on any rides lately or any events? I know Dee and her hubby William are all over the place, and I love it. I love seeing that, man. That's so cool. So let's see if I can get this baby on there now. See, things work so easy when you do them the right way. Man, I don't like the way that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo that clutch cable. I've been trying to use different routes to see which one works better, and I just can't seem to get that one. So kind of sucks. And it's like 7:30, quarter to 8. And it's still cooking in this place. So I'm gonna be looking for another fender for this bike. Yeah, it really bothers me that this girl got messed up. Nobody likes scratches on their bikes, right? I know I don't, but it is what it is. Okay, so the fender's on. This goes right up here and plugs into something. This guy. Yeah. That goes like that. So I'm just gonna have to dress that up somehow and like attach it to here. I don't want it hanging. So yeah, this clutch cable I already put on, but I don't like the way it's sitting. So I'm gonna have to pull it off again. It's almost 8 o'clock here. The wife went in the house. She worked today. So I got the grommet back in, ended up running it through here the way I had it before. I don't know why I tried different methods. Oh man, did I lose the grommet? Yeah, it's over there, the little bushing, I mean. So the way it works is you get this right here, you slide it in there, right? Then this little plastic bushing holds it in, and you got to watch out for that. There's a little clutch button in there, so you got to be really careful with that little button. And so I slid it over. Now I'm gonna slide this guy in. There it is. And let me put the pin in over the top. And there it is. So that's that. I'm gonna leave it like that. And I believe it turns okay. Man, that clutch cable is just really thick and doesn't really leave. But I could turn all the way though, which is what I wanted. So I'm gonna get a clamp to try to support this here because I got a zip tie down there. But I'm gonna try to get a clamp or something to try to support that right there. And but that's it. So I got the fender back on, I got the brand new forks on, got everything in there, got the radio in there, got the clutch cable. I just need to adjust the clutch now and put the wheel back on, get the calipers back on, and in order for me to put the outer fairing back on, I need to get those wires and run those wires to go to the amp. remember? Oh, you guys are staring over there. Hold on. Give me your thoughts on those chrome forks and that fender. What do you think, guys? Looks pretty freaking damn sweet, huh? So, so as I was saying before, I got the forks done last night. I put them in today. I torqued everything down. I got the fender on. I got the stereo back in. Got everything all plugged back in. I only have a couple of things that need to be plugged in for the actual running lights that are over there. I buffed out the fender as best I could. Got some scratches here when I dropped the front bezel, the chrome bezel down on that the other day. I can't believe I did that. But yeah, everything's together now. All I need to do in order to put the outer fairing on is get those two cables that actually run all the way to the back. I think these are the ones right here. These don't go to nothing. And then I need to solder for this guy, or maybe I won't solder it. Maybe I'll just, I don't know. I think it's better to solder it. Other than that, I gotta just zip tie these wires a little bit, but I got that beautiful fender back on with that nice little chrome grille there, little bumper guard. And yeah. So I got some other stuff going on with this bike. So these are the stock wheels and the stock tires. So this tire's like 7, gonna be 8 years old, right? And the bike's set for a long time. I've had it for like 4 years now, 4.5 years. And so I've only ridden it, honestly, like maybe 8 times, maybe 8 to 10 times. I've ridden this bike in the last 4.5 years. And so these tires, I mean, they still got the little, God, what do you call these things? The little nipples on them. They still have all those little nipples on them and everything. And they're the American Elites, which is the best tire that Dunlop makes. But they felt a little squirmy when I was going through Highway 17 when I visited my buddy Sal in Santa Cruz a few months ago. And so anyways, with that being said, I wanted to get some new tires, but some guy came in who's doing a lot of upgrades to his bike, and he had some really, really nice wheels. I'm not going to tell you guys what they are, but I just want to show you guys. But I should be getting them within the next week or two. One of them's still on his bike, one of them's off. Oh, no, they're both on there. We're using it just to roll around right now because we did a custom triple tree on it with custom forks. I mean, that right there was, I don't even know how much that stuff was, but he's got custom fenders. I don't know what he spent. He spent thousands of dollars on these parts. I'm gonna see if I can take a picture of it. And I know that he's big on social media and he likes showing off his bike. So I'm gonna see if I can actually friend him so you guys can actually see. My boss built a bike for him about 10 years ago, maybe a little bit longer. Had 65 grand in that bike, all custom upgrades and everything. They started from the frame and then they bought the motor and tranny and just everything. So my boss did a lot of work in that bike, and then he sold the bike to my boss for 15 grand. Can you believe that? And my boss felt guilty. He's like, I don't know if I want to take it, man. I feel bad. You got so much money in there, right? And he's like, I don't care, man. It's just money. So he sold it to him. My boss sold it 2 or 3 days later for 20 grand, made 5 grand on it instantly. And the guy that got it, I know he made some changes to it, but that bike is, from what I understand, the bike is still out there and still going to shows and whatever. So I don't know if he's like going to like full blown custom shows, but he's going to like just, bike shows and stuff and entering it and stuff like that. But I wanted to find the bike to see what the new guy has done to it. So anyways, but I got some new wheels coming on this, and then after I get those wheels, or maybe before, since I don't have the wheels and I don't want to buy tires, I could ride this baby in the street, no problem, right? I could even take it on the freeway. I just don't want to be taking it on windy roads and stuff like that. But I want to get it running, man. It's been sitting too long, and yeah, I got to get this girl running. But I'm going to do a cam upgrade on this girl. Yeah, I'm going to do a cam upgrade on her. And so I was told about a Screaming Eagle 255 that comes out of the 2010 CVOs, and it actually gives you like 35 to 40 more horsepower, and I don't know, 40 more, I don't know what the exact numbers are. I looked it up though. But right now this bike is 65, it's 65 horsepower, and I don't know what the torque is on it, but I'm gonna have probably close to 100 horsepower on here now. and the torque is going to be tremendous. And it's a low end cam, but it's kind of a mid, like low to mid, and so it doesn't start dropping until you hit like 5,000 RPMs, and it starts to drop. So I only wanted to be able to pass people anyway. When I was going through Santa Cruz, you know, people were honking at me, and I was giving this girl everything. I was downshifting, and I mean, when I'm by myself, you know, I'm 260, so this thing, of course, is lugging like two small people around, right? Or one big guy, and it was just like not real powerful going up the hills. It was like I was pretty disappointed in it because I had ridden it through there before, but I was trying to climb those hills and keep up with those, not keep up, but, you know, get those guys off my ass pretty much. Those guys just love to ride your ass, and I don't like being, you know, tailgated like that, especially on a motorcycle. That just irritates the hell out of me. And what can you do? You're on a bike, right? All they got to do is you do something stupid, they're just going to wave you into the damn railing, and then you're going, if there's no railing, you're going to go off the damn cliff. So, but anyways, with that being said, I'm going to just put a nice street cam in here. Screaming Eagle 255, from what I heard, it's a really, really good cam. Everybody that has put a Screaming Eagle in their bikes, they're just totally happy. You can put them in 96s and 103s, and it's just the perfect cam for this, other than going to a real expensive cam, which is the TTS 100. And now they have a TTS 150, but I was told that a 96 like this with stock, everything, you don't want to go like TTS 150 or TTS 200. That's just, you're going to need bigger pistons and stuff like that. But the TTS 100 is perfect for a bike like this. It's a perfect cam upgrade. Other than that, man, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing good. My back is doing better. I had a follow-up today, and I showed a video of Wolf earlier, and I showed a video of Sapphire. So those two bikes are still up right now. Wolf is like it's just a racing bike.
Turn your head. There you go. There you go.
This fucking thing sucks. If you want to go out and start racing and just jamming on it, you know, and leaving people in the dust, that's what that bike's for. I'm not saying like it's a, you know, full competition, but it's definitely street competition, man. It really is. That bike's just, it's a beast. Sapphire is just a beautiful, super clean, super elegant cruiser. It's just a cruiser. If you really want a cruiser with your wife and you want to go on long rides and woo! Yeah, he's not going to want to come back. Ready, guys, 100% ready. You know, take it on trips and stuff, that's perfect. But if you want to just tear up the streets on that bike and embarrass people, woof, that's your bike. So other than that, man, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I hope you guys are all doing well. If you're new to my channel, please do me a favor. If you would hit that like, share, and subscribe button. If you're into Harleys and you're into motorcycles and you like to see people working on bikes and building some really nice bikes from ground up, buying bikes that are just have been neglected, and you don't want to see somebody bring them back to life, then yeah, you're watching the right channel. So
Other than that, you guys always remember to ride safe, take care, God bless, and I really appreciate you guys. And I'm glad to be back, and I'm looking forward to getting back in here and making it happen. This is where I want to be. I just want to build the best bikes I could for you guys. I want you guys to just be so stoked and happy when you get your bike. I don't want you to just be like that for a short term. I want you to have a bike that's going to last as long as you want to have the bike. Other than that, man, you guys have a great evening. Take care. God bless. Love you guys.